Today, Joinen released a new video on YouTube. It got 8 million views, 0 thumbs down, and he quickly became the world's most subscribed YouTube channel. I turned around, and there he was. PewDiePie put his hand on my shoulder and said, "I'm proud of you, son." And everyone clapped. No more, it's Joinen. That happened. I just quit my job because my boss told me to come into his office to hit on me and rub my legs. Time to cuddle with scorpions like the feminist villain I am. Yuck! Turn that bastard in. For what it's worth, reading this physically caused me to scream at my phone while walking out of Barnes & Noble. 2 people next to me had to suffer through a 5-minute monologue on why I'm embarrassed to have a penis. I am addicted to the Family Tree app. I was able to follow my direct descendant line back 102 generations, all the way to Adam and Eve. I also found my ancestors' correlation to Jesus. 102 generations? It's gotta be a few more than that. I once found a bat in my kitchen, like not flying around or hanging upside down, just chilling on the countertop. Had no idea what to do. So I opened some windows and went for a walk. When I came back, instead of a bat, $20 was on the counter. I don't even know how to respond to this, besides that this is one of the best paranormal experiences I've ever heard. I think you inadvertently offered aid to a very grateful vampire. That's not how bats work. Yeah, my friend who was born a man has a fully functioning womb. Hey y'all, I had some amazing news this week. One of my friends confided in me that she is 7 weeks pregnant, and as far as she knows, she is the first pregnant trans woman. She's healthy and happy and would love your good vibes / prayers if you do that. Support and well wishes. She and I would rather keep the details vague right now for safety reasons, but in a few months, we'll tell more. As far as how this is medically possible, we'll just have to wait for that detail too. It could be some kind of intersex variation. Please don't try to find out more. Again, safety first. I hope this news has positive effects on everyone's morale here in our community. Community. I cannot say community in that accent. Please feel free to comment with the messages of support and love for our sister and bub, and I'll pass it on. Heart react, please. Just to be clear, she consented to me posting this. Love, Hazy. She/her. It can't be right. My brother posted this on Snapchat. I guess about to be surprising everyone at school tomorrow. Lol, I didn't mean anything by that surprise. The cops came and asked me about my post. I got a haircut, lol. The UPS man forgot to throw me a cookie, so I snuck into his truck and took a ride around the neighborhood. He had to deliver me back to my house. Headbutted some mad lad on the West Street and didn't find out till I looked in the mirror. X. Well, that's a sick wound, bro. Nice gash. Gonna scar up real well. Really like that one. Just passed a mum with her little girl, no older than 7, who was crying over a skinned knee. Mum, I don't think we need to cry over this anymore. Little girl, still crying. This is in no way a we situation. My algebra teacher is pregnant and asked my class for baby names, and she called on me and I panicked and said Luigi. I was on the phone in art class and read this and laughed out loud, and the kid next to me was like, "Who are you texting?" And I said Luigi. Guys, this should be a thing. Every time someone asks you something and you panic, you just say Luigi. Luigi. At the disco. I've reblogged 3 variations of this already. I used to feed the crows on campus every day because it's easier than making human friends. I had one already, and Robin likes crows as much as I do. Pretty soon, they figured out where I lived and would alight upon my dorm windowsill and watch me. I offered them only healthy things, like leftover fish, hard-boiled eggs, nuts, sweat, and dog food. They were already habituated to humans and had no fear of us, and I figured it was better to feed them real food instead of French fries that they get tossed. It only got weird when people began to notice the crows would follow me to class. 2 in particular would fly alongside me as I walked across campus, landing and cawing for treats and keeping pace with me. Sometimes people would try to scare them off and I'd have to explain that Heinrich and Fatima weren't bad omens, signaling my doom. Just spoiled little brats. That is the most adorable thing I've ever heard. Let's go to the top of the month. I went to Walmart to buy a tub of cookie dough and a box of tampons, and as a 17-year-old boy was ringing up my stuff, he just looked at me and said, "It's going to be okay." And just after that he said, "By the way, I'm 17 years old." I just wanted you to know so that you can describe me on your fake text post on Tumblr. I was in the bank with my 5-year-old sister when we hear, "Everyone! Get down!" We all got down except my sister, who said, "Stealing is wrong." The robbers bolted and everyone stood and clapped. The bank manager gave us £1,000 for saving the day as well. This is the gold tier prime example of what this subreddit is about. Dear Mum, thank you so much for being my mum. If I had a different mum, I would punch her in the face and go find you. Love, Brooke. I'm sleepy as hell, LeMayo. I thought I put on my work shoes, walked out the house like, damn, my feet are cold as hell. Sleepy is one thing, but if you manage to do that, you're definitely at least drugged. This is Drunk Yo speaking. Good morning. Drunk Yo has ordered $300 worth of pizza, so you're gonna have a lot of leftovers this morning. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is open up a notebook, write a letter from Drunk You, and post it on Tumblr. My class was a bunch of idiots who just copied and pasted from examples. My professor asked me of copy and pasting code, and I legit grabbed his laptop and wrote 200 lines with no example, and he left me alone the rest of the class. Even referred me for a job, but I turned it down. First of all, before we read this one, can we stop changing our Android font to this? I don't even understand why you would possibly want to do this. You know what? This new phone I got is bloody good. The only thing I would change about it is just to make everything look like it's for a children's TV show. I don't want to take anything seriously. I was trying to pass through the VIP section at the Judas Priest show. Some dude stops me. You need a ticket to pass through. I take my shades off. I got your ticket right here. I proceed to hit a B5 high note in his face. He proceeds to give me a complimentary VIP ticket and backstage access. Some of these are like, yeah, sure, it's possible this could have happened, but there's literally no chance of this one.
I have a friend who broke a woman's wrist for rubbing her stomach. Stupid butch called the cops. Female cop says to stupid butch, stop talking, I'll break the other one. To my friend, are we done here? Or do you feel like pressing charges for assault?
Hell yes! That happened.
Listen here, you little smart know-it-all. P.O. Get away from me. Never talk to me and my son ever again. Go away.
So I was looking for a song by Suicide Boys called Kill Yourself on YouTube, and it contacted the fire department without me knowing. Wait, that can happen? I guess YouTube contacts the authorities when somebody makes a suicide search. The firemen/2 policemen wouldn't leave me alone until I had a family member or a friend watch over me. Well, we know what we're trying. Wait, that actually kind of sounds believable, because if you were like on your phone or something, you might accidentally tap that number. Like, it's not that much of a stretch. Oh, there's a link here. I honestly believe that this could have happened. I mean, it's a little bit of a stretch, but he totally could have accidentally clicked the number or something like that, which I'm assuming would do something. But stick around for the vlog where the fire department and police show up. Leave a comment with your That Happened story, and I will pick my favorites to stick on my door next time we come around to this subreddit.